Charlie's Angels was an instant television hit, propelling the acting careers of stars like Kate Johnson, Jacqueline Smith and Farrah Fawcett to superstardom. But Fawcett was a standout, outshining her co-angels, largely credited to her 1976 famous swim poster, which sold over 6 million units after its launch, which led to her getting more of the attention, fan mail and media coverage. It was a shock when Fawcett announced her departure from the show just after one season in 1977. A lot of people wondered why she wanted to walk away from a widely successful show with all the love and attention she got. In this video, I will uncover the uncommon truths behind Fawcett's decision to quit Charlie's Angels. 1. Financial reasons. Fawcett was a high contributor to the success of the show, yet her salary didn't reflect all the attention she was bringing to the show. The series producer Aaron Spelling affirmed this when he said that Fawcett's hair was their signature move and helped make the show what it was. However, you might find it shocking that she was paid $5,000 per episode, half of what her co-star Jackson earned. That's probably because Jackson was well known before the show and so could secure a better contractual agreement. Fawcett's face was featured on bubblegum, cards, dolls, lunchboxes and board games. This blew up sales, and it was reported that she got only 2% from merchandise profit. Well, after the first season's success, the production company had plans to increase what she was paid per episode to $10,000, but according to Washington Post, she was pushing for $75,000 and a 10% profit in merchandise sales. The production company did their best to negotiate with the Angel, but she was not ready to compromise. Probably because it was not all about the money for her, she had other reasons. 2. Creative differences. At Charlie's Angels, Fawcett wanted to be more than an object of sexual desire. She wanted to show the audience that she is a woman who has been through hard times and has grown from the process. I wanted them to start showing that my character has had some hard knocks and cries too, she told the Washington Post. But Charlie's Angels would have her replaying the same role over and over again. The creative differences might be her biggest reason for deciding to quit the show in 1977. This decision was followed by a $7 million fine for breach of contract from the production company, which was later settled for guest appearances in 6 episodes, and a series of backlash from producers who thought she couldn't be more than a sex symbol in the industry. Well, she proved them wrong later on, with her role as an abused wife who eventually kills the husband in the 1984 movie The Burning Bed, also starring as a rape victim in the 1986 film The Extremist. She was nominated for several Golden Globes and Emmy Awards and earned a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. 3. The pangs of fame. Fame can be both a blessing and a curse, and to Fawcett, the downsides of being a movie star outweighed the blessings. She couldn't do the normal things in her life, like going shopping or eating out, without having a crowd of fans follow her around. She was incredibly talented, and with a major in art history, she had hobbies like painting and sculpting, and according to her, she hadn't dreamed of an acting career all her life. Being a TV star, she worked long hours on movies and commercials, so she barely had time with her family. At that time, she was married to Major Lee, the star of The $6 Million Man, who stated that their fame caused difficulties in their relationship, coupled with their busy work schedules. Major once reported that there was a year when he saw her for 2 weeks. Sure, this would have a lot of negative impact on their marriage. Together they would build an establishment called the Fawcett Major Productions so they could create and direct their own films. Her first film after Charlie's Angels, Somebody Killed Her Husband, was poorly received and became famous for the phrase, "Somebody killed her career." Fawcett parted ways with her husband in 1979 and they got a divorce 3 years later. 4. She lost interest in the TV show. While the financial situation and creative differences are huge factors in her decision to quit the show, filming Charlie's Angels was quite dangerous. She was once hit by a race car during filming, which had her left leg severely bruised. She also felt discomfort when she outshined her co-angels, Jacqueline Smith and Kate Jackson. Although there were no reports of major disagreements between the Angels, she felt something off between them and knew she was never going to be happy in the show again. "I felt them change, not outwardly, but inwardly. We never had any arguments, but there was a barrier," she said in an interview. When Fawcett was diagnosed with anal cancer, her former Angel co-stars Jacqueline and Kate, who were both breast cancer survivors, stood by her side, supporting her in every way they could until she died in 2009. So, do you have any fond memories of Farrah Fawcett and Charlie's Angels? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. And while you're at it, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and hit subscribe and the little bell thingy so you'd be notified when we post more videos like this.